Here's a real-life glow trick. Scorpions glow under UV light. Take a UV flashlight into the dark and scorpions suddenly light up like neon. Their exoskeleton fluoresces under ultraviolet light because of natural compounds in the shell. It makes them look like alien creatures hiding in plain sight. Until you flip the UV on. Brace yourself for this one. Some frogs give birth through their skin, in a way. The Suriname toad has one of the most unsettling parenting methods on Earth. Eggs get embedded into pockets in the mother's back skin, then develop there until fully formed baby toads emerge. It's not gore. It's just deeply uncomfortable because your brain refuses to accept it's real. This is a biological jump scare. Some lizards can squirt blood from their eyes. Horned lizards have a defense move that feels invented. When threatened, they can squirt blood from near the eyes to shock predators. And sometimes the taste helps too. It's meant to startle, confuse, and create just enough time to escape. Cute desert lizard, nightmare defense system. This myth can get you hurt. A crocodile can go surprisingly fast on land, briefly. People assume crocodiles are slow unless they're in water. That's a dangerous mistake. On land, they can explode into short sprints, fast enough to close distance before you react. They don't need endurance. They need one brutal burst. If you're close enough to test it, you're already too close. This is how snakes track you. A snake smells with its tongue. That tongue flick isn't dramatic flair, it's data collection. Snakes pick up chemical particles from the air and ground with their tongue, then deliver them to a special organ in the mouth that reads the trail. It's less like smelling, and more like scanning invisible footprints. This is navigation without a map. Sea turtles can navigate using Earth's magnetic field. Sea turtles cross entire oceans and somehow don't get lost. One of their secret tools is magnetoreception, sensing Earth's magnetic field like a built-in compass map. Imagine leaving home, as a baby, and finding your way back, years later, using the planet itself. That's not luck. That's biology plus physics. It looks sad, but it's not. Penguins cry salt. Penguins live in a salty world, so they have special glands that filter salt out of seawater. The concentrated brine can drip out near their eyes, so it looks like tears, but it's not emotion, it's desalination. Penguins are basically living water filters. This one breaks the rules. Some birds are literally toxic. There are birds with toxins in their skin and feathers, like certain pituhui species, likely picked up from their diet. Predators learn quickly. Don't eat that. It's such a weird twist because we expect poison from frogs or snakes, not birds. But nature loves surprises, and sometimes the surprise is chemical warfare in feathers. This is villain behavior by a baby. Cuckoo chicks can commit a hostile takeover. Some cuckoos lay eggs in another bird's nest. When the cuckoo chick hatches, it can push the host's eggs or chicks out, so the foster parents raise only the imposter. It's ruthless. And it works, because parenting instincts override suspicion. Nature's coldest con artist is a newborn. This is why their stare feels eerie. Owls can't move their eyes in their sockets. Owl eyes are built more like fixed tubes than movable eyeballs, so instead of shifting their gaze, they rotate their head to aim their vision. That's why owl head turns look supernatural. It's not horror. It's precision hunting in low light. This looks like a time travel glitch. A Hoatzin chick has claws on its wings. When Hoatzin chicks are young, they can have functional claws on their wings to climb through branches. It looks like a tiny dinosaur trait that somehow survived into a modern bird. Most chicks flap. This one climbs like a reptile. Nature kept an ancient feature because it's useful. These insects run farms. Leafcutter ants farm fungus as food. You see leafcutter ants carrying leaves and assume they're eating them. Nope. They haul the leaves underground to feed fungus. Then they eat the fungus. That's agriculture. They manage crops, protect the garden, and keep it healthy like a living food factory. Humans didn't invent farming, we just made it bigger. This is ranching by ants. Some ants keep livestock. Ants can herd aphids the way humans herd cows. Aphids excrete sweet honeydew, and ants drink it. In return, ants protect them from predators and even move them to better feeding spots. It's a sugar deal with security services. Tiny ranchers running a syrup economy. This is reproduction on fast forward. Aphids can be born already pregnant. Some aphids reproduce so rapidly it feels like a biological glitch. In certain conditions, generations can overlap. Offspring developing inside offspring. It's like nesting dolls made of DNA. That speed is why aphid populations can explode and overwhelm plants almost overnight. The hive is a matriarchy. Honeybee workers are all female. The bees doing the building, cleaning, feeding, and defending. They're female workers. Male drones mostly exist for one job: mating. After that, their role is basically done. The entire hive runs on coordinated female labor like a living machine, one of nature's most efficient societies. Insects invented climate control. Some termite mounds have natural air conditioning. Some termite mounds are engineered to regulate temperature using airflow and architecture. Even when it's scorching outside, the inside stays stable enough for the colony to survive. No electricity, no fans, just design. Termites built HVAC with dirt and instincts. Nature can be brutally practical. Praying mantis cannibalism can happen during mating. Sometimes the female mantis eats the male during or after mating. It sounds insane, but it can happen, especially when food is scarce. Nature isn't romantic, it's transactional. And nothing shows that more clearly than mating that ends with dinner. This is survival before birth. Some sharks keep embryos alive by eating siblings. In certain shark species, embryos can consume other embryos or unfertilized eggs inside the womb, so survival of the fittest starts before they're even born. The strongest one grows bigger, faster, and enters the world already advantaged. Brutal? Yes. Effective? Also yes. This is desert engineering. A kangaroo rat can live without drinking water. Kangaroo rats are built for scarcity. They can get most of the water they need from metabolism and conserve it insanely efficiently. That means they can survive where you dehydrate fast. The desert doesn't forgive mistakes, so their bodies don't make them. You've heard this wrong your whole life. Camels don't store water in their humps. That hump isn't a water tank, it's fat storage. The fat is fuel, and when the camel metabolizes it, it produces energy and some water as a byproduct. So yes, the hump helps them survive. But the myth got the mechanism backwards. The truth is still impressive, just different. This explains that sandpaper lick. A cat's tongue is covered in backward hooks. A cat's tongue isn't smooth, it's covered in tiny spines called papillae that face backward. They act like a built-in comb, pulling loose fur and dirt out with every lick. That's why grooming is so effective. And why a lick can feel like sandpaper. Cute face. Brutal tongue hardware. This one is unexpectedly wholesome. Rats laugh when tickled. Just not in our frequency range. When rats play or get tickled, they can produce ultrasonic chirps, sounds above what humans can hear. Researchers link these chirps to positive, playful states. So yes, rats can experience something like joy. You just need the right equipment to hear it. That's a cute twist nobody expects. This is nature optimizing the system. Some fish change sex when it helps survival. In several reef species, sex isn't fixed for life. Social structure matters. If the dominant individual disappears, another fish can transition to fill the role and keep reproduction going. It's not drama. It's survival math. Nature refuses to let the system fail. This is a scary imbalance. A crocodile's bite is powerful, but opening its mouth is weak. Crocodiles are built for crushing force. Their jaw-closing muscles are insanely powerful. That's the terrifying bite. But the muscles that open the jaw are much weaker by comparison. So the force profile is wildly unbalanced. Monstrous closing strength, relatively modest opening strength. Still, if it's closed on you, none of this helps. This is the ultimate tiny survivor. Tardigrades can survive extreme dehydration and harsh conditions. Tardigrades are microscopic animals that can dry out and enter a dormant state called a ton. In that mode, their metabolism drops to almost nothing. Then when water returns, they rehydrate and become active again. It's not immortality, it's survival engineering at the smallest scale. A creature with pause-life technology.